Elijah, go ahead, splash on him.
I got my rebel sweater on because this is a rebel topic. Hello everyone, it's Kim and I hope you guys are living long, strong, healthy, and happy. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome to Thinking Out Loud, a place where I share college tips, life journey tricks, reflections, and a place where we can think out loud. Now, in my previous video, I gave 3 steps as to how you can graduate fast. And if you have not watched that video, and this video idea really got me thinking about what if you knew your passion, you figured out exactly what major you wanted to do, and the people you love the most, and in some cases the people that support you financially, do not like the career path that you chose. By looking at the title down below, you guys know that the people I'm talking about are your parents. So guys, get cozy, get your juice, get your kombucha, get your soda, get your wine, get whatever makes you feel comfortable, because today we're going to talk about 5 steps as to how you can get your parents on board with the career path that you would like to pursue. Why get that? It's because my throat is dry. There we go. Now guys, this topic especially hits home for me because if this is your first time on my channel, I have previously said that I grew up in Côte d'Ivoire, West Africa, and I actually grew up with African parents. If you guys have parents like this, we got 3.5 career paths that we can choose from, y'all. You choose from doctor, you choose from lawyer, you choose from engineer, and when I say the half part, yeah, that's business, as in it's not every business you allowed to get, okay? We talking about the finance, the management part of that. We're not talking about the marketing. No. For my African parents, our first business wasn't even an option. And so my beautiful, amazing parents wanted me to have the world. And what did they want me to be? A neurosurgeon. Not just a surgeon, a neurosurgeon. That is so cute and everything. But there are 2 problems with that. 1, I hate blood, and 2, I don't want to stay in school for the rest of my life. Why the hell do you guys think I graduated early? And so, although I could have, lied or said, hey, I can just thug it out and then when graduation comes, because if you have heard in the previous video, I said that you are responsible for everything. Your parents might not even know that you're doing a specific major until you graduate to BH. And so because of numerous reasons, basically relationship, my well-being, and that aftermath, if they figure out like they pay for your school and then at the end of the day they're like, where's that bachelor's degree in nursing or in medicine? That's a problem. That, my friend, would have been ugly, and I don't, for me, I just like saying it as it is, like, here you go, especially about my passion, whatever I love to do, like, just give it straight up. So I basically use these steps in order for me to get my parents on board with what I wanted to pursue, and y'all, it worked. Like, it worked, and I was like, now the first step in order for your parents to get on board is to do your research. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, that sounds so boring. And listen guys, whether implicitly or explicitly, we all know our parents, okay? We know our parents. And when you go and talk to them, your goal is probably to make sure that they get on board with the career path that you're trying to pursue. However, their goal is to do everything in their power to convince you that the career path that you're looking for is completely and utterly not for you. And so they're gonna be coming at you with some reasons and explanations as to why it's not good for you, and it can catch you by surprise. And boo-boo, screaming at the top of your lungs, saying, but mom and dad, is what I want to do, it's what I love, it's what I love, I said it's what I love. It's not a good enough argument, yo. Like, trust me, I tried it. I tried it. It don't work. No. And so you gotta get your facts straight if you truly want to change their minds. And it can also build more confidence and more comfort about the choice that you're making. Because here's the thing, guys. Sometimes the idea of the path or job that you'd like to pursue sounds so amazing, However, when you actually start digging and like really researching, that also beautiful career path gets ugly real quick. So to prevent that, ask people who are in that field or actually in that major. Watch YouTube videos or go to credible websites that talk about the career path in depth, or even join clubs outside or inside of university so you can kind of get a better idea how it is to pursue that path. If you're someone who's in college right now and you're thinking constantly that college is not for you and what you want to pursue is outside of college and you don't know how to tell your parents, I feel like researching will definitely help you out, because it'll not only help you to understand whether this decision is good for me, but it can also back up that passion, that love that you have with factual data. Okay guys, so once we got our facts straight, we know exactly what that job entails. The second thing that you have to do is you use that research and you draft a plan. And it doesn't have to be completely definite. If we rewind to my first video, there were times where I thought I was so certain about something, and then as I gradually got into it, I started changing my mind. Like, I'm a marketing major, but then as I got into marketing, I decided to lean towards a specific area. However, when that happened, what did I do? I did this exact thing, and I went to go and tell my parents that, hey, I'm changing my mind on something real quick. And the reason why it is so important for us to actually draft a plan, because our parents believe that they know best for us. And them telling you to become a lawyer or a doctor or whatever, in their eyes, they truly believe that this is best for you and this is the bulletproof plan. To them, if you're a doctor, the plan is you go to medical school, you study this, you get your doctorate degree, and to them, at the end of the day, you get a job. And by drafting the plan, it allows them to see clearly your destination and how you're actually going to get there. When you say that,
okay, mom and dad, so I want to be a fashion designer.
and that's that, they're gonna be like, okay, that's cute, but how you gonna get there? Like, really? Is that, you expect me to like let you just do that? Like, what? Because listen, at the end of the day, guys, our parents want practicality. They don't just want to hear passion and all that extra stuff. They want to know that you're actually serious about what you're trying to pursue. If you come in there saying, oh, I just want to be a fashion designer because I love it, to them, love is not going to pay the bills. And so by drafting out this plan, you're able to show them that you're very serious about this and that you are capable of making extremely major decisions in your life. And honestly, guys, once you draft a plan, it's so much more convincing. If you wanna, because honestly, I see this as like a battle, man. Like, you trying to get in there, you're trying to win, you're trying to get something across. So in order to win, you gotta get all odds on your side. Now that you have your research and you have your plan drafted, your ass has to prepare, because you can have all of these things and then at the end of the day you decide to go and talk to them when they're doing something. Like, no, you don't do that. You have to sit down and be like, okay, which day am I going to talk to my parents about this? How is it gonna be? Are they gonna be in a good mood? What are some of the arguments that I feel like they're gonna probably like say in that conversation that might counteract what one of the reasons as to why I want to pursue this career or path. High key, look at it as if you are preparing for a quiz, a test, a battle, a job interview. Think of it as if it's a job interview. There we go. You pull out the best characteristics about the job that you would like to pursue. You gotta be prepared, because they're gonna, as I said, they're gonna throw out certain things that you might be like, whoa, I was not expecting that. Like, yep. You gotta go in there prepared, man. Now, you've gotten your research, you drafted your plan, you've prepared, you've collected all of your things as if it's some kind of resume and you're going for a job interview. Now it's time for game time. And that game time is the overall discussion / conversation with them. Now, guys, as I keep on saying, most of us know our parents. And if you got African parents, Caribbean parents, they got, them parents that got businesses and they want you to, work for them after you graduate or whatever, they can be just a wee bit hard-headed, guys. And when you're coming to them with something that they don't want to hear, the conversation can get really heated. And so it is very important for you as a person to make sure that the conversation is very calm and controlled. Because here's the thing, guys, you can have your research all done, your plan is properly drafted, you've prepared and all that stuff. You even have everything set up and you know exactly what you're gonna say. And then they come to you and then they start throwing you with some words, some things that honestly will question your existence. You're frustrated and then you start screaming or acting some type of way, and now both of y'all are screaming, someone is crying. In those situations, there's always someone that cries, probably you, and then it's just a hot mess. And you're probably wondering, after that heated conversation and discussion, you're just like, what the hell just happened? Let me tell you something real quick, what exactly happened in that situation. As soon as you started reacting negatively in that situation, all that hard work of research and all that extra stuff went straight down the drain. Because here's the thing, man. As soon as you go to your parents like that and you guys start arguing back and forth, they won't even care what the hell you guys were even talking about. As soon as you did that, all they care about right now is defending themselves. And even if it sounds wrong, they're going to defend themselves and that pride and dignity that they have. Now, guys, I know it's extremely hard. And that's why I said, prepare, make sure you got everything right, because you really have to be calm, collect your facts, and get your point across. And once you've spoken, you allow them to speak. You allow them to speak. Even though they're screaming, whoo, it's hard. It's hard. Because here's the thing, we want to be right so badly, and we truly forget that they actually want the best for us. Like, they truly do. But have different ways of communication, and that's their way of communicating to you sometimes.
Quick disclaimer, of course I know not all parents scream, however I'm mostly talking about the concept. Maybe your parents are not screamers, however this is a very delicate topic, and maybe they want you to pursue something that maybe you don't want to pursue. So overall, just make sure that everyone is calm and collected. You could be screaming, make sure that you're calm and collected, and just get your point across.
Now, after the conversation, I think that this is extremely important. You go and you really reflect on what was said and like what was the final verdict. Really sit down and figure out whether they understood you or if they're on board. If not, why are they not on board? What are the reasons that they said to you that made them not on board? It's really up to you to distinguish whether what they said was valid or invalid. So if they said something valid, how do you feel about that? If they said something invalid, were you able to answer that? If so, if you have not and you want to, what is your next game plan? Are you going to go back and talk to them again, like next week or something like that, when they've actually thought about it? Now, this is a disclaimer. If you have gone back to them and they have not taken anything that you said into consideration, they're not on board with what you got going on, and you know deep down in your heart and in your soul that this is truly for you, then boo, you tried, and at the end of the day, it's your life. Y'all, I know this sounds so harsh, but you guys gotta understand that at the end of the day, no one is gonna take the bar exam in your place. No one is gonna be doing those surgeries in your place. And I know for sure, no one is going to be waking up and going to that 9-to-5 job that you hate in your place. And as I've said in one of my previous videos, my first video actually, I know we want to please our parents because they work so hard, but if you truly believe that this is your passion, this is your path, this is your journey, and you know for sure that you'll come out successful, then I'm sorry. This is just how I feel as a person. If you feel differently, then that's up to you. But for me, I cannot be living someone else's dreams. I can only live my dreams. I'm extremely lucky to have my parents to be on board after all of the things that I wanted to do. I know there's a lot of other people that don't have their parents on board, and I really hope that for you, that your parents get on board. And if they don't, as I said, this is my opinion. I personally feel like the way that I'm gonna pay back my parents is by being successful in the thing that I am truly passionate about and I truly love. Anyways, guys, if you liked that video, I want you guys to like and comment down below. What is your passion? Are your parents on board? If they're not, how are you dealing with that? Whether these steps that I provided for you guys actually helped you out. Do not forget to subscribe so you guys can see my next video, would be on what to do when you cannot find a job in the desired passion that you have in mind. Also, if you have not, whilst you're waiting for this next video, I want you guys to go to my previous video where I basically talk about 3 steps as to how you can graduate faster. Anyways, guys, stay blessed, stay positive, and I will see you very, very, very soon. Bye!